Stop wasting lemons. Here's how I store lemons for a year. Without spoiling, this jar of lemons has been sitting for 6 months, and just look at them, they still look as fresh as the day I bought them. Today I'll show you 4 clever ways to preserve and pre-prepare lemons, so they stay bright, juicy, and full of flavor. And make sure you watch all the way to method number 4. That's the secret to keeping your lemons fresh as long as mine. The best time to buy lemons is during the winter months from December to March. That's when they're at their peak, juicy, fragrant, and packed with vitamin C. During this season, lemons are not only fresher but also much more affordable. I always like to stock up when they're in season and preserve a big batch to last me through the year. That way I can enjoy their bright, refreshing flavor anytime I need it, whether for cooking, baking, or just adding a little sunshine to my morning tea. Before storing your lemons, the very first step is to make sure they're completely clean. Fill a large bowl with about 1.5 liters of water and add a tablespoon of baking soda. Stir until it's fully dissolved, then gently place your lemons into the bowl. Let them soak for around 10 minutes. This helps remove dirt, wax, and any pesticide residue from the surface. After soaking, give each lemon a light scrub with your hands or a soft cloth, then rinse them thoroughly with clean water. Pat them completely dry with a towel or paper napkin. This part is very important because any leftover moisture can cause mold or spoilage later. This simple cleaning step makes a huge difference. It not only keeps your lemons fresh longer, but also ensures that the skins stay bright and clean, giving you peace of mind every time you use them. Method 1. Soaking lemons in a light salt brine. First, prepare a clean glass jar. The size depends on how many lemons you want to preserve. Ideally, use a jar with shoulders so the lemons can stay fully submerged in the brine without needing extra weights. Gently place the lemons inside the jar, being careful not to press too hard to avoid bruising or damaging them. Next, make the salt solution. Mix about 2½ teaspoons of sea salt into a clean water jug with about 2 quarts of water and stir until the salt is completely dissolved. Make sure to use non-iodized salt, as iodized table salt can cause the lemons to darken and make the brine cloudy over time. Once the brine is ready, pour it over the lemons until they're completely covered. Seal the jar tightly and leave it at room temperature for a few hours. Then transfer it to the refrigerator. The salt will draw out excess moisture from the lemon peel, creating a natural protective layer that prevents bacteria and mold from forming. This keeps your lemons juicy, fresh, and full of flavor for months. And don't worry, the salt doesn't soak into the lemon flesh, so the lemons remain bright, tangy, and perfect for cooking, baking, or adding flavor to your favorite drinks. Method 2. Fermented salted lemons. This second method is one of my personal favorites. It's a traditional, natural way to preserve lemons through fermentation. Start by preparing a few fresh, clean lemons. Place them on a cutting board and slice each one lengthwise into 4 sections, but don't cut all the way through. Keep the base intact so the lemon opens up like a flower. This allows the salt to penetrate deep inside while keeping the lemon whole. Next, take some coarse sea salt and sprinkle it generously into each cut. Don't be shy with the salt, it draws out moisture and creates the perfect environment for fermentation. Once you've filled the lemons with salt, press them tightly into a clean glass jar. As you pack them in, sprinkle a little more salt between each layer. You can also add a few spices or herbs at this stage, like bay leaves, peppercorns, or even a clove of garlic for extra flavor. Then prepare a light brine solution, about 2½ teaspoons of salt dissolved, in 4 cups of water, and pour it into the jar until the lemons are completely submerged. Seal the jar tightly and leave it on the counter for about 3 days to start the fermentation process. After that, transfer it to the refrigerator. Flip the jar once a week to evenly distribute the brine. After 1 week, the peels begin to soften. After a month, the texture turns smooth and buttery with a rich citrus aroma. After a year, the lemons turn a beautiful amber gold color full of deep flavor. These lemons are a bit too salty for desserts, but absolutely perfect for savory dishes like lemon chicken pasta soups, stews, or salad dressings. Method 3. Preserving lemons in spiced brine. If you love keeping your lemons fresh all year round, this simple spiced brine method might just become your new favorite. It's easy, natural, and doesn't require any freezing or cooking, just a few everyday ingredients. Make sure your lemons have been thoroughly cleaned beforehand. Then slice them into moderately thin rounds and remove all the seeds. Prepare a clean, sterilized glass jar and start layering the lemon slices neatly inside. Next, for a 500 ml jar, take 1 extra lemon, cut it in half, and squeeze out the juice directly into the jar. Lemon juice contains natural citric acid, which helps prevent bacteria and mold from growing. This keeps the lemon slices from spoiling, darkening, or developing any surface film during storage. Add about 1 teaspoon of coarse salt to each jar. Then fill it with clean drinking water up to the top. To enhance the flavor, you can also add 1 bay leaf and 2 peeled garlic cloves. These spices give the lemons a rich aroma and make them perfect for savory dishes later on. Finally, seal the jar tightly and shake it gently until the salt is fully dissolved. Store the sealed jars in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. As long as no air gets in, your lemons will stay fresh and flavorful for a year or more. Once opened, keep the jar in the refrigerator to maintain quality. You can use these preserved lemons in salads, soup sauces, marinades, or even enjoy them on their own. Over time, their flavor becomes mellow, slightly tangy, and wonderfully fragrant. Method 4. Preserving lemons in honey. If you love a natural way to keep your lemons fresh, while adding a touch of sweetness, this honey-preserved lemon method is perfect. It's simple, soothing, and not only helps your lemons last longer, but also creates a delicious syrup that's wonderful for your health. Start by washing your lemons thoroughly and drying them completely. Then slice them into thin, even rounds and remove all the seeds. The cleaner your slices, the better the flavor will be. Prepare a clean glass jar with a tight-fitting lid and begin layering the lemon slices inside. As you stack the lemons, drizzle pure natural honey over each layer, making sure every slice is fully coated. Keep alternating between lemons and honey until the jar is full, leaving a little space at the top. The honey will slowly draw out the lemon juice, creating a golden, fragrant syrup. Once done, seal the jar tightly and let it sit in the refrigerator. After a few days, you'll notice the honey becomes thinner as it mixes with the lemon juice. This syrupy mixture is rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, perfect for soothing a sore throat, boosting immunity, or adding to warm tea. These honey-preserved lemons can last for up to 3 months in the fridge. Each spoonful carries a bright, sweet citrus flavor that's comforting and refreshing. It's one of those homemade remedies that feels as good as it tastes, simple, natural, and made with love. And that's it, 4 simple, natural ways to keep your lemons fresh, flavorful, and ready to use all year round. Whether you choose to preserve them in salt, ferment them for a richer taste, soak them in a spiced brine, or infuse them in honey for a soothing touch, each method has its own charm and purpose. Home food preservation isn't just about saving money. It's about slowing down, appreciating what you have, and adding a little love to your everyday life. If today's tips inspired you, let me know in the comments which method you'd like to try first. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more simple, heartwarming kitchen ideas from Tracy.